Welcome to Auto Review Pro, where we strip away the hype, dig into the data, and give you a verdict you can actually trust. Every vehicle we cover gets the full treatment: design, performance, real ownership costs, and an honest final call. No manufacturer talking points, just the truth. And today's subject has the established pickup truck world genuinely nervous. This is the 2026-2027 BYD Shark, a plug-in hybrid mid-size truck from a brand that 5 years ago most truck buyers couldn't name. That changes now. Stay with me through the ownership section, because what's happening with resale on this truck in early markets is a story nobody is telling yet. BYD didn't grow up building trucks, they grew up building batteries, and it shows. Launched first in Mexico in May 2024, before expanding into Australia, Brazil, the Philippines, and beyond. The Shark is the brand's opening statement in the utility segment. It's built on BYD proprietary DMO platform, dual-mode off-road, a chassis architecture that treats the 58 kWh Blade LFP battery as a structural component, stiffening the entire body by 22% over conventional construction. This isn't a truck wearing an EV badge. It was engineered from the ground up as something different. At the front, giant bracketed LED daytime running lights give it a face that's impossible to confuse with anything else on the road. Wide, aggressive, and unmistakably intentional. The body carries muscular flared arches and a deliberately blocky silhouette, the kind of shape that looks more G-Shock than crossover. Out back, the powered tailgate and reinforced bed with integrated tie downs tell you BYD actually thought about what people haul, not just what looks good in a brochure. Under that hood, a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine acts as a generator for 2 electric motors, one per axle, producing a combined 430 horsepower and 650 Nm of torque through an eCVT. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 5.7 seconds. That makes it the quickest mid-size pickup in production, full stop. Electric only range sits at 100 kilometers with a total hybrid range of 840 kilometers. And unlike traditional trucks with leaf spring rear setups, the Shark runs double wishbone independent suspension on both axles. The dynamic difference on mixed terrain is immediately noticeable. Inside, a 12.8-inch rotating touchscreen anchors a cabin that genuinely earns the word premium. A 10.25-inch digital cluster, 12-inch head-up display, wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, Dynaudio 12, speaker audio, and rear seats that recline 27 degrees. This isn't a work truck interior wearing a costume. It's genuinely well considered. A 220-volt external power outlet is standard, useful on a job site, extraordinary on a campsite. Safety is a 5-star NCAP result backed by adaptive cruise, lane assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and a 360-degree camera system. BYD didn't cut corners to hit a price point. Pricing starts around $53,000 USD in Mexico and sits near $58,000 in Australia. Against the Toyota Hilux, the Shark is more expensive but dramatically more powerful. Next to the Ford Ranger Raptor, it undercuts on price while matching it in acceleration. The Mitsubishi Triton and Isuzu D-Max are half the price but exist in a completely different performance and technology category. The Shark isn't really competing with workhorses, it's competing with lifestyle leaders. Ownership is where the conversation gets complicated. Fuel consumption is rated at 7.5 liters per 100 kilometers in hybrid mode, about 40% better than equivalent diesel trucks. If you charge regularly at home, your running costs shrink considerably. The concern is long-term durability. The Shark is new, the platform is new, and there's no decade of independent workshop experience to draw from yet. Resale in Australia has tracked encouragingly in its first year, but it's too early for certainty. Insurance premiums sit moderate for the performance on offer. The honest case for buying one: you want mid-size practicality, serious performance, and genuinely modern technology, and you're in a market where the Shark is sold and supported. The honest case against: if you tow heavy loads regularly above 500 kilograms, several diesel competitors outpull it. And if long-term reliability data is non-negotiable for you, this platform simply hasn't been in the field long enough to fully prove itself. The verdict from Auto Review Pro: the BYD Shark is the most technically ambitious mid-size pickup on the market today. It won't be the right truck for everyone, but it will make every other truck manufacturer rethink their next move. If this review gave you something real, subscribe and hit the bell. We drop honest verdicts every week. Tell us in the comments, would you trade your diesel pickup for one of these?